This is no money, mo money. This little Lala's latest business venture went belly up. Now he can't even afford a monthly subscription. But he's determined to turn his luck around. With the few extra personal rules forcing me to craft and gather for my items and limiting access to advanced jobs, we're in for quite a ride as we complete everything in the Final Fantasy XIV free trial. Well, looks like my squadron has leveled up enough so that they can start running missions. I don't believe they'll actually be able to complete it. Why would they? I got all of these friggin' artisan spectacles traded for the frickin' tomato relish. So now I'm going, and I'm like almost over capped on gills. So now I'm just gonna buy a bunch of bridesmaid sandals. Let's go down to about 150. There we go. 150, 147, whatever. Now all I've got are these friggin' sandals and specs. Sandals and specs. All these things that can get me fieldcraft demi materia. So let's just start breaking them all down and let's see what we get. So I got a lot of garbage out of that, but I also got a decent amount of demi materia, the 2s, the 3s, and the mastercraft. These mastercrafts I don't need right this second, but I'm going to need them pretty soon, so it's good that I'm picking them up. Let's continue on with the MSQ. It's time to learn about the rogue class a little bit, I guess, even though I already am one. And beat up another god. So someone's been stealing crystals from Amagina and Sons, and they've just been writing it up as clerical errors for a long time. Crystals and only crystals were missing, Someone's selling to the beast tribes.
Ere thou goest, another matter requireth thine attention. A young maiden, full eager to...
You could have stopped it, young maiden. That would have gotten Vangrid's
Wherefore
attention.
Inquirest thou of her fairness? Oh, very well. Damsel or devil, I shall direct her steps to Revenant's toe.
Wherefore inquirest thou of her fairness?
Save thine insinuations for one given to such impropriety.
Oh my word.
Far across the sea from the land of Dome.
Could that be a lizard girl before lizards were introduced? Someone among our own ranks conspiring with them. A traitor in our own midst, not in the brass blades. That would never happen. Oh, no, wait. That happens constantly. And almost the entirety of their numbers are corrupt. A lone Mikote miner traveling without escort so as not to attract undue attention. Minor Y'shtola. Cynical. I'd be surprised if these thieves lay down their arms and surrender. No, it's time for us to beat them to death. I mean, arrest them. Yeah, that's it. That's what it was. Oh, yeah, I should probably summon my fairy. That thing I keep forgetting to use, ever. Or use any of my OGCD attacks. I'm a really good scholar, guys. Totally. I'm really talented at this. Know exactly what I'm doing. Minor Y'shtola is so adorable. It's so goofy with the little cat ear hoods, too. I like that. Sea wolves, there's our revelation. It's like, this is not Amalja. This is Hagen.
Lying within Othard, Doma is under the dominion of the Garlean Empire, as I'm sure you are aware.
Oh, yeah.
When the War of Succession broke out in Garlemald, we espied an opportunity to free ourselves from the yoke of imperial oppression and took up arms.
Didn't work out too well for you. We'll just be futzing around here for a little while, I suppose. Eyeballing this, this strange person who I don't know at all what she looks like underneath, so I'm just wondering a little bit. Yeah. I'm totally looking respectfully. Definitely looking respectfully. Definitely not just eyeballing my hot lizard goth ninja girlfriend.
Lady Yukira and her people strike me as an industrious lot, and there are parts of the city which have yet to be fully restored. If they are willing to work, I see no reason not to let them.
If they'll let us exploit them, then let's exploit them.
The head of the Mirage Trust is not known for his generosity.
No.
He sees profit in this.
To accept the Doman refugees or not. Those in favor, I bid you remain. Those opposed, I bid you leave.
Most of them head out, of course.
Without the consent of the syndicate, I cannot act.
You should behead the entire syndicate.
I understand, Your Grace.
Just literally take them outside and chop their heads off in front of the people. Never thought I would be arguing in favor of dictatorship, but in this case, get rid of them. Behead them all. Every monetarist in existence, chop all their heads off. Huddled in an airless hold. Or, hear me out, we put them all in Revenant's Toll. Shall we return, pray return to the Rising Stones? I also kind of wish you could stack leaves. I really wish you could go to the leave meet, find a leave in their list, and be like a tiny little like selection menu where you're just like a right arrow and a left arrow, or an up arrow and a down arrow, and you're like, okay, tap, 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 give me this leave like 20 times. And the game just be like, okay, and then you go to the leave turn in place once, and you're like, I want to turn this in, 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 reward, 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 for like every time you have the leave. There are basic functionality changes you could make to leaves to make them so much better than they are now. If you made every leave available from every leave meet at the same time, rather than hiding them behind each other, if you made it so that I could tell a person that I want to take an individual leave and like increase the number and say, give me this leave 20 times in a row, just give me 20 of this leave, and it would just like stock itself in your system and be like, okay, now go turn this in 20 times. If I could make 100 of an item, go to the leave meet, scroll all the way up to 100, blow all my leave allowances on that one leave, and then just go to the turn in place and just turn in all 100 items at once, that would be awesome. Return to Vesper, pray return to the Waking Sands. Go play hide and seek with the kids. You are a tiny, tiny baby after all. You're one of those stallions, aren't you? Stallions? Yep, that's right. I'm a sexual no, I'm a scion. Definitely a scion. Yep. Hello, tiny baby children. I am tiny baby child as well. Shall we go get drunk together? To amass a fortune! Which I can only spend 300,000 gil at a time. Buy weapons and armor from Rowena. Never buy weapons and armor from Rowena. Ever. Ever. She's the worst. That's cheating. Don't you dare go make poetics and then spend them at Rowena. That's cheater. That's a coward's way out, rather than spending 6 months desperately trying to eke out 5 points of craftsmanship to craft your own crap set that's worse than what Rowena will sell you. That's what true men do. Make life harder for ourselves because we're stupid. Dearth of fineries off-putting. Tons of camaraderie. Actually, Revenant's Toll is a great place. Revenant's Toll is kind of like great in all the ways that Ul'dah sucks. You know what I mean? Like, there's no bureaucracy, there's no bullshit leadership that you have to deal with, there's no red tape. Like, if the adventurers of the Adventurers Guild are like, yeah, you know what? We can make you some more bodies here to help us rebuild, then it's like, sure, we'll take in the refugees. We'll give them food and shelter, and they'll help us rebuild the town. It's very central. It's the place where we finally get an aetherite on the Scion's base. There's a bunch of different good merchants here that sell all sorts of useful things. Attempts to reach the students of Baldestian. Yeah, you're not going to be reaching them anytime soon. You have no way of knowing how many might answer my summons. Oh well. For now, Revenant's Toll could use the extra bodies as adventurers or builders or things like that. That's all we would need to find an alternative solution. If that happens, we'll do it. Yeah, it's like, we'll burn that bridge when we get to it. Are we done, Minfilia? Can I move on to Leviabeetus? Not really what the... Oh, God. I shouldn't have been chugging booze on the way back on the carriage ride. I probably shouldn't have gotten drunk with those tiny children. I don't care about playing the game when I have some plugins turned on. I don't try and be brash about it. I don't sit around with 1,000 plugins and freaking like visual changes to the game to give my character a big thick ass or something, right? Just blatantly on screen when I'm streaming. I save that for when I'm off stream.
Did I miss much?
Oh. Just popping the brains out.
You'll forgive me my lateness.
Lord of the world, hearken to our plea. Lord of the world, deliver us from our misery. Such power, it is transcendent.
Yeah, I can't take you seriously with that giant, disgusting hat on your head.
Die, damn you!
Yeah, just start popping all of them.
Foolish Shorewalker, you cannot kill that which is eternal.
Not so turtle. Unfortunately, the very first thing primals do when you summon them is absorb all the ether in the area. Good job, idiot.
Heavens forfend.
Damn it all!
My being ebbs away. But it should by right be infinite.
Nope.
Am I not immortal?
Not even close.
Curse you, emissary! You promised me everlasting.
Thanks for the extra ether. Bloody story right after you carried the sacks of grain over to the mill. Yeah. Except for I had to pick up those oranges before I mucked out the chocolate sales, before I rolled the millstone. Yep. Tail of Drac tubes epic victory over the dread primal Leviabeetus. Leviabeetus! Twin vessel, the Whirl Eater, I call her. Yeah, that's right. Time to go. This is like, Godspeed, tiny potato. Oh no, it's Leviabeetus. I think I soiled myself. Oop. Everyone over there manually using it already. I don't think you need it to survive this one, but I may be wrong. I thought it was only on the extreme you really needed it to survive. I know that it's only on the extreme where he breaks the railing and you have to worry about getting knocked off. Ooh, nice. Nice shot. That was super easy. Like, way easy.
Few are privy to this information, but Limsa Lominsa is home to a certain secret fraternity. Its members are trained in a form of combat, not unlike your own. By my judgment, it should not be beyond such individuals to adapt to the techniques I witnessed you employing with such admirable deftness.
It would seem there is more to you than meets the eye, Master Thancred.
I mean, there's going to be a whole lot more to him than meets the eye when we get into Heaven's Word. Very first shot of him in Heaven's Word is a lot. Yeah, so I only did 2.2 today. That's insane. Alright, that was a long freaking patch then. That is enough of the MSQ for today. I'll go ahead and call it there.